A drive through Mill Creek Park today had many scenes like this one. Sawed-off logs along the side of the road.
The last 2 Saturdays did a number on Mill Creek's trees. All the roads are now back open, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Mill Creek tree damage is our top story tonight at 10.
Mill Creek MetroParks Operation Director Justin Rogers today started our tour of the tree damage at the Par 3 golf course, where one example was a damaged fence.
We're seeing it all over the place. Comes down, damages it, fence line, guardrail, posts, sidewalks, etc.
25 trees fell on the Par 3 golf course, the scars of which were everywhere. And this was just one section of the park.
For instance, last Sunday we had the Mill Creek Distance Classic on that Sunday, and we had crews out all day Saturday and early morning hours of Sunday just opening up the roads.
Driving south, all along the way, there were fresh logs along the roads, and they haven't even started clearing the trails.
And then there's actually a fifth one that's buried back in there.
At the Lake Newport wetlands, the men's restroom was heavily damaged by a spruce tree, though the restroom was to be replaced this year anyway. Of all the trees that fell, a lot of them were spruce.
Yes, I think this was probably the #1 species that we've seen impacted by the winds.
Our last stop was along West Golf Drive near the main golf course, where 2 large spruces were knocked over, their root bases pointing 12 feet skyward. Rogers knows of 200 trees that had to be dealt with, but how many were lost throughout the entire park?
I couldn't even fathom a guess.
All the wood from the downed trees will be sold or donated. The trees deep in the woods will not be moved.
I think back to back like this is probably more damage and impactful than I've seen in 20 years.
Rogers says Mill Creek MetroParks has used 900 man-hours so far dealing with the storm damage. He wanted to thank the park employees who worked diligently to get it all cleared.